Ne malaken yam kana jala kontin barwanya lingwaseme ban rege dana jitore which kajuba ban jelinkel chatogo de ki ngum shoda lad ban jelinka jen larame ki ngum shala da kuma kirmi yadit enon bukon linka jelarame biya kamal gwaseme anda manduni shan kosnya kan walla shanka jan shankaro ka paiwaro ron kin dangro jan dangaro de dich ban me shoda la tiang ban jelinkel in detail rege dana ci tok tiang ka wer maje dide bole ci wecce jawang ka juba ban jelinkel ka jari poda me tigane de wana dong kana jekke kuy kan madala ro so ban all the information ban kling shirman chalari ne won an wala changaro ka paiwaro ron kin daro jan dangaro de dich and so an maje me tuoga ka shanka kel ka paiwaro ron kin dangro wir jan dangaro de dich ka wer ala tiang bana all the detail bana kaling ta dana toga je ki ngum choda lado ne ko jen cha wona ko te ne di yan ka right now ne te content shi video ne jen turi lan kigen la social media lo ka je ku me no de ta to de kala chir mai ko ne ku me she goro bete te banga che which ka juba sheng liu na na mo be jelong by the way and gwa to gari tin gwa me to ga dor mo mishal ka mo juba ko la nyakran cultural center but ko la market so la jen tiga kan SSBC mera mengai South Sudan Broadcast Corporation building ke gwada na teten light station yen gwada na men to ngada tan ko collective so ban report ban jelingen gwa ka dob dan dong de kon linga je no ngumi shiro da lat that day tiang ka war ki ngumi shalat ke kwide ki ngumi shi kuma jalel den bu kon linga je report me tiang waje joje gwan go te ka man midin me shi pet no ka juba ngai kone te gwat de shal ke custom market la tiang na long kana ka jen je lat ko la tiang de no maje me che togo no shi che tugni che ka wang she mat for shop chaga wangan wena man so shagur no de mandan le ro de ngaje no mai toge di ki na kana di jenen maje mo wajen gwada danan toga tie ka South Sudan Broadcasting Corporation ala SSBC men tekenya kron jen gwada dan toga tin jena wa she point station point ala broadcaster premises ko jen ala nyakron cultural center ten tiega ku ngada ko te kwishar la SSBC te kwishar son wana mone ko la ku di mete custom teten en market demo la men mala degdien ni de kon chole kal kefens jen la degdien on telm dien ko kala mo jala degdien so che jojo gwawo she maje mo she gwada mo che de wang so man mi di che man mi to che menen jena mone ko ma che bol long ka che ri antan wan che ka wangan winemi chinere contextual ke firefighter no shikaben ka shikan let ka court ta antan wan gur ka no de kan maje me de kan yen che me ngai kon me man mi che ben la gur no baje yen no wa chi take several hours la ta antan wan mo ken piu ko jen she bukula dak pin dong da goto wan da ka la wang so no mo jen ta dana to ko lo ko jen dong da SSBC building da jela dak ki da wang barkane de konti la jikuma tel mi chikana lat do badana to ka mike ja kan lat anyok en mite karamin mo shi bot jekke ci test ni en ki te ka kwakti ci wang but tel report mi shanon ka kwide ana ko en na me to ka tian ka war no ban mena dien gwas me wajen kula to ko korke me la juba city council wajen ne che te ka michalat jana jogo no tele ne ti gorge no bi ledwi shar re wiki juba wa she ne re kontin like street vendors tin cooperate ti ka custom kana konya market chagandi a chaga ban lo chaga joj gwad mo ko ngai la kan ko la kan ga ko wi char no tele kariek so mi shi mai yor shegu no okay right now shi gaba je credit ka shana goro te ne bi jal wi shar den che de ale ga che ne ti shal te la kwa kena kok wi shar ne che ga chuwo ngai kone ne te wan ka jen gwaz mi chala custom market jen gwaz dan kugul survive tin je kan kwandien je kan tin everything je kan tin ko which baje which nothing. The only thing they do don't brand item to get baje sell so loud ke baje kwak je no mukulo survive ne but she would cap Juba City Council and she larno sha go take a vendor kene de konen kokon wichar a street vendor no big operate ka custom jakuran custom market kana konyo market jagodi alati che ga chuga no but kwala kujino meti keling ka janna michitwo ga na gwasmani wanga chi wanke ke market yang but chana men chala gwasana jeling she Minister of Information Communication Technology and Postal Service Chewetin with the Shalgam Aten Wagaten official government spokesperson ba she ogwa dan chige tuoktin kelgeji emergency service worker why she can fire more ke maje chidwap she can control jen charge teach SSBC she atenya lado nene jene sha kwakin wana long chaka yaran gwada mota sha damage a match bachala do SSBC building wacha je gang tela manyu chutana la point de la South Sudan Broadcasting Corporation la jen tela manyu mishi je kana wang mena kala bacha can but kuji mi moga custom ke la custom market within Yakron wacha wang ke dul dia chaka wang kani tela mishi SSBC building tela mishi nyot wa she kind of, which means that she kind of manage, you know, they have to serve the premises of the SSBC. So jan do banana talk. Shela do and minister shela do ne a jena ma jeke long ngai kone ma mi pede re which la go dia la ka wang you know na mishik wo ko gwat la ma pede long chiminen yen mo gwaz ne mene wo tour ni jen ban minen yen dare kam ma dana pet you know they ngaje no dare ji borbo chang nani ko jana ma midit you know dare ji dil bor no ka ta dana chala yet atin go gatin jen jo tie de no chi maje mo che ngaje no ma mi le de long ko ma mi pet re wikelio shik chakula bai gwasame den re jada mene chaje tie ke emergency response atin chala do ne Jenny Kenyam learned in Conti la firefighter learn get a loiko shikaben ka chicken swift action chicken lot chicken majamo chicken control Jenny just take 30 minutes more than 30 minutes which mean that our kitana let can yankan match Jenny be police ni becan explanation marung ta dana tuong mai keje becan investigate ka becan no they will provide clear report letter kajoran chalat kene but take a delay tot ko bana la konti duob dan toga je toga dorodi en kan mu toga even kwa kan konen shiji tin cha wang jen ma jemene chelare wonen jen police would provide an explanation for the delay ta dana chingwani lat ke jen so amene ko ne gwase me ka ta dana chalat ke je ko gor jeno biaje link to English. According to the report, large fire swept through a section of Juba busy custom market on Monday evening, destroying multiple shops and prompting a major emergency response. The blaze broke out near the compound of South Sudan Broadcasting Corporation in Yakron neighborhood, coming dangerously close to the state broadcaster premises. Firefighter worked for several hours to contain the flame and prevent them from spreading to the vital media installation. Authorities have not yet confirmed the cause of the fire or reported any casualties. The incident occurred a day after Juba City Council had implemented a ban on a street vendor operating in the custom and konyo market. The Minister of Information, Communication Technology and Postal Service, Ateng Wugateng, would serve as the official government spokesperson. He visited the scene as emergency service worked to control the fire. In an interview with SSBC, Ateng confirmed the severity of the damage, but say the SSBC South Sudan Broadcast Corporation building itself had been protected. And he said, thank God the firefighters swiftly responded, and I think they managed to save the premises of the SSBC is stated. The minister acknowledged that the intensity of the blaze, saying the ferocity of the fire was really very big, to the point that even when I was standing inside the SSBC premises, I could feel the heat, he stated. When questioned about the emergency response, Attenyo fair conflicting account, initially praising fighter for their swift action, but later revealing they had taken more than 30 minutes to respond. He said the police would provide an explanation for the delay regarding speculation on social media that the fire might be connected to the vendor clearance operation. Minister Attenyo cautioned, we cannot talk about speculation. We need to speak on fact. When the fact become available, then we will share them with members of public. The minister confirmed that police would begin an investigation immediately to determine whether the fire resulted from accident or accident, negligence, or deliberate action. Visibly distressed shop owners surveyed the damage to their businesses as the fire subsided. Many had lost their entire stock. Addressing affected trader, Aten said, my message for them is to be resilient. If your thing get burned and you are alive, life is the most important thing. He indicated that any discussion of government compensation would follow the investigation. The government will first investigate the reason why the fire actually gutted the wool market. After finding the reason, the government will be able to speak about what course it can take. The information minister pointed to broader safety concern, criticizing the placement of market stall near critical infrastructure. We have been advising the city council to ensure that within the vital premises like South Sudan Broadcast Corporation SSBC, they should not be allotted to members of the public to do business in that place. Atense is suggesting he would personally intervene to clear vendor from our own government installation. This is not the first major market fire in Juba, right? A similar incident occurred in the city last December, raising question about fire safety standard in the capital commercial areas. Police authorities are expected to provide further detail about the operation and the extent of the damage once their assessment is complete. Separately, the National Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Agriculture has expressed profound concern over the major fire that destroyed part of Juba custom market. In a press statement, the Chamber called the incident an economic and social tragedy, noting that businesses built over a year were consumed by flaming movement. The Chamber affirmed its full solidarity with all those affected. The statement said, adding that it was committed to work with traders to overcome the fire aftermath. The business association said it was in direct contact with authorities to help contain the blaze, determine its cause, and ensure measures were taken to protect life and property. It retreated to support for small and medium-sized enterprise, which it described as the backbone of the national economy, pledging continue to assistance to help them rebuild again. The Chamber stated that the custom market was a vital economic artery for thousands of families, and that damage to it affect the entire community. Milin kono magwasa me tada na shimache na che wanga jere wiki Juba dioje mitiga ngai karone tar che jojo gwanu ne ke 2024. Of course the same thing happened, okay, in Doromone che jojo gwanu ne ka pai wero tar che tika majbom mishin na chaka wang ne ke cha kwak chaka wang the same maji to gon tame ke jen December me the same thing cha happen me tar ke je to gon wala nyok twice, yeah. Men kule tin jene ne ala jen dio je gwi de gwi no dong de ka ne ko de gwi de je wang ki de gwa da wang dong da la ne tin ko ne ka custom ne de cha wo jala street vendor shirma dan lin ko no gwasmene. But take one very important thing was me don't they can remember ka jen maje me tiang me chma me che tuok no te kane ti cha ti cha ne ya le ka te tor ka tur ni kane video ne ken gwade da ne chma che tuok tin but take issue me che tuok okay so namo me to gene che joja gwan go tiang gwade pen maitin take rami mo michi tour video ga chajalat an maje kula patia ka wiya so wiya longa no wecha wang ci juba cha wang kuma lwagane kirma yadi lwagne you know na mo mishala mishi rola la tiang but within that time nation match che togan blessamo jojo ngwanu take some journalists kineti moshiben gwadamo de la ne de kanke video ben kume la SSPD ap kene police ni wachi karame dane tour video tiang che kana kap taje yene kan china ka blue house aloko no lat kadwor but kan atanyu ga tenkan jalat ke jari por pai kono kwen gwasme he never stated that there were an individual that was arrested last night and individual mo rami mo mishi tour video chaja kan so tour mana le rode but kan kume kan go be kan reveal but right now ka social media la generate ko la shema ne to anyok ka video ba chana no chaja ke chaja arrested kan editine so na me wa shi chuong ba cha gwa ko ngu me de rami mo tour mana le rode de je yen ka jamo okay ko me man mi tuok da kan di cha je tour ko ba ko ngaje no men chode la dango men chi na che kan na kalengo ko mi guyene man mi shi tik gwat che gwat dial che ka wang tel mi cha pelre which you know de kula pelidi a china ro ki kwide so na amma muten gwad modere dil miti ka camera de dil camera la tok de dire tur ko ba kula ngach but kake chicken deer you know chicken deer no take a man mi pet mo wang na so what they one is so gorka no de na de kan silent tel mi de gor no de lat but ti dia la kala ke miti ga man mi to ke me nang na but it kan no mo a cha jalat ene dia la ke bit you know atara mo right so kajano ngai kon ti dia la kon lat karodien ano miti ga ring mi to gor je no bane dia ba ka zila wer binati ga ngai tin no ka ma je mo che we che ja wang ano kajan de ja kap chong de kon mi dong bi na tel mi gor ge no bala let der kula gwade no mo akum kem ya de no atara mo atel mi lat ketin atel duor so no mana ba shi che chong so cha journalist kel ka kere which we me cha je yen right now ka jen kwiko e ngumi she tur che je tur ke ngumi shi mi chana me che je lel ka jamone so ngai kone no mi dong te gre mi je to re ki juba era an che ja gor no be jelat you know kana goro bi kana to cha chi gan burach ka jeno na mo minang na bina kula condition na roch ma gora roch so what they care and kuma kirim yadi diere kan ko dong de kan ŋuan de kan ka to kan o mi dong te ka kwa ken sha do no de wang kan ten ko la dier kan ka ke cermene yen ma gwaz mo kan tur ne me de ne ne go ne di al sig we gwad mo ne na to di de mo we ken yegron cultural center ko la custom market en te kan men te ka SSBC okay so kana kontin lat korea na moniko en ma mi che ben la tok ma jega ma shi mo kwa sometime lat je bonete ngwana dong da la shien ka tai dan shi na na ka je ke 2013 ko anta menerun la mai la to kan gwas mo ka custom so number kel bone anyok amenda den na bia ngai gwaza ba dong da la just lo kan itin kontila street vendor ne ti kontila ngoka kok wichar dong kan itin kondong wanga tuk cha jangai ko kan che mi shalin ka tan ga tan gwaza me jene de jen sha cha gor jeno te karam mo bu dor bi ko gwaza mo chicken an gori kan go chicken street vendor chicken ka gor dong ne de ti de te small business ti te ka kwalta toti ka jeno chite ka runto ŋuan no ka baji lo wo dong de ande lo de kai dara market bu dara jawang ko tel man mi pen lo bang pen ko te ne di shiri aleka jete right now chicken you ŋuan chicken ka loss ka that fire shiri men chianga jo already no man mi to la to la damage mi di la janonga again muku kala ku de gwada mo gwada mai tokten ano be kan investigation be kan olat be kan mandan cho lat ke do bran to je be kan ogich ano de ja kap chongdi shiramen shaling ano sha fight te cha jakten so na me mutu re wich ke juba mo gor kon dialo de kon tiga ngiten but remember this ni shang ne tigwiro no dong tenikan karai site shikan dier kan e koken cái nhà là có lại chal cái nó ram mo sham je mi do mi dire jin ke jidu ci dire ke jinya ne ko ken ci ne ti ke ne ci ne ti ci kan de lad wi char gwan ko ken min kelten bala ji ko na wo ne gwa da mo ba jeri alika biar alika ki biar mo ko gwas mi bikan market mo bikan latin ko shi atana ci ga de lokote ne da nok yen ka mo je ke dul to go mo je ga gwa to go because business in bikan latin cause right now that's where they survive. That is survival. And that chal mo custom market mo so na me da la je report de calling ku ma je tiang ko biya ta ngiten an biya ta mal ban je mu dien bye bye.